fucking actors. I fucking acted all those fuckers off the screen with my acting on that fucking show.
That's our next T-shirt. Picture of Sunday Jeff. No nonsense mofo.
Well, you have to succumb. What's it called? Succumb? Suscubus. You have to. Tell him, Steve Dave.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Tell 'em Steve Dave. Back, resurrected. Here we are. Zombies.
Sorry,
you look like you're speechless.
No, I'm checking out my Kickstarter. I'm donating to this fund.
What kind of fund?
Just to get comic book men off the air.
All right. How many backers does it have?
Many backers.
That's what he's doing with all his Impractical Jokers money. Trying to get the powerhouse that is comic book men. We haven't even spoken about season 3.
No. We're going to gloss over this topic?
Yeah, I think so. Right. I think that topic's dead, right, Walt?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Renewed, in case you haven't heard.
That's great news.
Sure.
That makes me happy.
You don't look happy.
Me?
Who?
No, Brian.
Me?
Yeah, what you said, you almost sound like it's... there's no difference in your voice as if you just said,
It's equally as flat, affectless, like schizo personality. No, I mean... you know what? Because I've been taught to not be excited. Another thing that I guess we haven't talked about were the upfronts. That was a couple weeks ago. Kevin and Ming and I went to the upfronts, which is, I guess the network throws it.
Network throws a big party,
and you meet with advertisers. Now, when it was first, up until I actually walked through the door, I thought it was just going to be me, Kev, and like 5 advertisers, and you were supposed to like prove yourself to them or something, but it wasn't.
How
like that
did
at
you?
all.
Whoa. So, how did you game plan this as you were going to prove yourself to them going
Let
up?
Kevin talk.
Okay.
I was just along for the ride. I would never dare try to prove myself.
That was fun. I would love to have heard that. Like I love seeing you in the mirror practicing. You're proving yourself to a potential advertiser.
But mostly, I whipped my dick out like Marky Mark and Boogie Nights. Assured myself I was a star. No. It was pretty interesting. It was nice. There were a bunch of people that, from Breaking Bad and Mad Men and
Walking Dead,
several other shows, some Walking Dead people that you get to meet and take pictures with and all that stuff.
Now, how did they treat you? Were they like...
redheaded stepchild, right?
Were you?
I got that feeling, not from any of them. They were actually, all of them were really nice. But when the president of AMC was up there and he's talking and he's like, "You're all accomplished actors," and I was like, I'm like, I should probably be back in the kitchen washing dishes right now, not rubbing elbows with these people. But they put all the reality people on, and the freak show people were there, like the white guy, that dude, and
why shouldn't they be?
Oh no, they should be, and they were really excited though. They were probably like how I should have been.
Yeah,
just like, wow, I can't believe I'm here.
Why weren't you?
I don't know.
Because it's bullshit.
Just been around for so long, been around that kind of stuff with Kevin.
Oh, okay.
Just
it's bullshit anyway. It's just a party.
It's a party, but
look how jaded you two fuckers are.
Well, they're all my betters. I mean,
did you even go?
No one asked me to go. Not one person asked me to go.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
You got snubbed?
No, not one. No one even mentioned it to me.
Whoa.
Well, they looked at the 4 comic book men and they said, who socially should we throw out there?
Why? What do you want? What more can I do to be social on that show? Talk about fucking actors. I fucking acted all those fuckers off the screen with my acting on that fucking show.
That speech was wasted on me. I wish you had been there now.
Rick Grimes could fucking take a page when I fucking talk about I'm doing comic book charades.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned that. But I wanted to say that.
Who's the dude you love at Breaking Bad?
Who, me? I would say my favorite guy is Saul.
Well,
Saul
what about that dude who's in the underwear all the time?
Who?
Walter White?
Yeah.
Cranston? Yeah, he wasn't there.
And 2 Waltz at the fucking party, fucking rubbing elbows.
Yeah, they should have had a poster for it, like those boxing matches. It's like wall and wall facing each other.
But again, no one asked. I wouldn't have went, but
still nice.
The courtesy ask would have been cool. Would have been cool, but you know.
No, it wasn't my place.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying it. I thought President of AMC would have.
Yeah, he's like, hey, Walt.
Something.
Walt F, not Walt W. Ming.
How does Ming get to go?
Because he brought something up to New York for Kev, and while he was there, Kev's like, hey, you want to go?
Oh.
So he snuck in.
All right.
But they were nice, the Freak Show people, very excited, very like, wow, I can't believe we're here kind of thing.
Yeah.
But even the girl from Mad Men said that. Jessica Perez, do you watch Mad Men? No, his new wife.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. She's really hot.
Really pretty.
Yeah.
The skinniest person I've ever seen in real life.
Yeah?
Yeah, she was really thin. But she was like, I can't believe I got this role. This is amazing. And blah. She felt out of place.
Everybody feels out of place, too.
Yeah.
Everyone just assumed I was with Freak Show. They kept shuffling me off near them. But one thing that happened that, and I don't get excited about much, but I was talking to one of the AMC people, and they're going to do this show, Talking Bad,
right?
Which is basically Talking Dead. I think Hardwick's going to be the host.
And Hardwick, man, he's tearing it up. He just got a late night show on FX, too.
Did he?
Yeah.
And what's that about?
It's going to be a talk show.
So
that guy's fucking big.
That's a rough. That has to, what is expected of you? You have Fallon, Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, but if it's on
Letter,
it could be like.
You could get almost no ratings at all.
You get almost no ratings at all, and I think that the things you can do are probably more.
Edgier,
a little weirder stuff you could do. You know?
So I was talking to the exec, and I said, if you're ever scraping the bottom of the barrel for somebody to be on Talking Bad, and you get to the bottom of the barrel and no one's there, and you need to go even underneath, I said, remember me. And she's like, no, you can be on it. She said, you're a fan. And she said, we want people who are fans on the show, not people who are like trying to promote something. She promised me I could be on it.
Wow.
To me, that's really exciting. And, when I saw Pam, she was like, oh, how'd it go? And, I told her. And as I'm telling her about, the Talking Bad thing, she can hardly contain herself, before she's like, that Josh Groban loves that show. He's talked about, he talks about wanting to be on it too. And I was just like, it's no wonder I'm a fucking sick, demented fuck up.
Why?
Because how the fuck is it about Josh Groban? Oh my god!
But if that squashes your excitement, that is weird. But you can't let that squash your excitement.
I didn't call Mary, and I was like, "Fuck it."
You can't be that easily. The wind can't be taken out of your sails that quickly, though, because of that.
No, I'm still excited about being on it, but it did occur to me in that moment. I was like, I will be able to go my entire life and never be able to share anything like that with family members certain family members that they just don't get it, that somehow she needs to connect it to fuking Josh Groban. It's an illness. It's pathological.
But Johnson isn't ill at this point.
I know, but at least in my way, I hardly affect it. Well, I can't even say that. Say I hardly affect anybody else. But at least I'm not fucking stealing shit away. I got nothing.
It's been so long that she's been this into Josh Groban. Like, how do you not just get fucking
sick of it, right?
Worn out, man.
I don't know. It's weird when we went to
marriages don't last this long.
We went to Eric's wedding, my brother Eric's wedding. This who's going to be named Pusshole of the Week later on. So it's just a little teaser.
Getting married?
No, not even for getting married. Okay. And she went nuts. My mother went nuts because she wanted to plug her iPod into the car stereo, right? So she could listen to Josh Groban as she and Edgar rode around, and Edgar considered which cliff to drive off of. And she didn't have the wire, the whatever it is you need to plug into the iPod to plug into the auxiliary. So she made Darren run out and get one right away.
Oh my God! Wow.
What do you do? Like, you're a married man, Walt. What do you do if your wife is just obsessively listening to the same shit over? Well, especially if you don't like it.
If you don't like it, if your wife though is happy, usually that means you're happy, right?
Ask Edgar,
right? But I'm going to take a wild stab, and I'd say I don't think Edgar is happy, right? Because I've never seen a happy Johnson. But so I'm going to go on a limb here and say that even when Pam is super ecstatic about whatever Josh Groban has done, said, or sung,
she's still dying inside.
Yeah, Edgar isn't reaping the benefits of a happy wife. Right. So I don't know. That to me is because I no doubt I'm a big proponent of like if my wife is happy man,
wife,
it is
life.
Yeah, it is awesome. It's usually 99% of the time she is, unless I fuck up and
Whenever she's not, it's always your fault.
Well, I mean,
she's conditioned this motherfucker.
Usually, I mean, and I'm not saying it. And usually, it is. It's definitely something I did or said, until I got to make up for. But I would say if I was Edgar, his wife is mentally difficult to handle with the level of fascination and obsession with Josh Groban. Mm-hmm. I would be like, learn to love Josh Groban, and you will. You will. That's the only thing you could do at this point. You have to succumb. What's it called? Succumb. Succubus. You have to succumb to your surroundings. You have to be broken, Edgar. Or else you're going to be miserable.
You need to fully submit.
Now, how old is Edgar?
46 to 33. He's got to be like 66.
Wow. And how many years of that spent married to Pam?
I guess that would be like 4. They just had their wedding anniversary. I'm not sure what day it was, though. It was about 40 some years, 45 years.
45 years, bro. That's longer than, how old am I? Am I older? Is that older than me? Or
that's about as old as we are. Yeah. There's no small coincidence.
And he hasn't learned it yet, though. He's still not willing to. He hasn't figured it out, huh?
Nah, he's still he's still fighting the good fight.
I don't know if that's the good fight, man.
That's the dumb fight. That would be rough, though.
What would be rough?
Running around like you go on a vacation. That he rarely, if ever, takes a vacation, and you're locked in a minivan listening to Josh Groban for 2 straight weeks.
Okay, let's say you happen to like it, though.
Right. Oh, then it's okay.
Right, then it's okay.
So you just got to train yourself to like it.
What kind of existence is that, though? Being forced to like Josh Groban. I'm not saying I don't think I've ever heard one of his songs, but it doesn't sound like something that I could easily swallow.
No, granted, it is going to be difficult.
You're like, I want to listen to Captain Beyond. And Dib's like, I want to listen to Josh Groban. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy to do, but you will find tranquility is so much nicer than constantly the friction of of being yourself. Resentful or angry because your wife is obsessed with some pop singer. I think I'd sooner just take an ice pick to both my eardrums and just be done with it,
Or drugs.
Yeah. You could take some drugs. So hear that, Edgar? Tell me what you need.
Wow.
Yeah. Are we going to address the fact that we were gone for a long time and now we're back, or no?
Sure, if you want to. Go ahead.
Well, I wanted to say that,
Shockingly, it was my fault.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, really?
I wasn't going to go with. I wasn't going to go with blame game
All right, I'll just cut that part out.
because I think everybody knows. We don't need to get into it.
There it is.
But I came up with. I felt that if you I wondered, do you think that the audience was it something that they noticed?
Oh, I guarantee they noticed. I'm not even.
Yeah, they noticed. I know for a fact.
Twitter, but we've been doing
Twitter. Was there a lot of hashtags?
There was a lot of
TSD sucks
questions about it. That sucks. Our audience. They're like they worry. They fret sometimes. They worry that it's always ending. So I got a lot of emails like that. But I do. We've been doing the 10 to lunch. We've been doing a lot of live shows, and there is. You guys would be happy to see how many like when I come on stage,
right.
You just hear, tell them Steve Dave, and this other.
How's the other tenderloins?
They're fine. They're
like, yeah. Okay, good.
People go up to Sal. And they're like, how's your Super AIDS and stuff like that. So they get into it. But but the last show I was at in Wisconsin last weekend, 13 girls wearing Tell 'em Steve Dave t-shirts.
13
homemade Tell 'em Steve Dave t-shirts.
Homemade?
Yeah.
Just tell me you took a picture.
They paid for real Tell 'em Steve Dave shirts, but they just never got them.
Yeah, we can turn around and make double the money by suing them for trademark infringement.
Hold on. Yeah, 13 Tell 'em Steve Dave, and they were very concerned. Like, not just the girls.
Okay, they're concerned because they thought we were... we were running off. It was winding down.
Nobody wants the show to go away.
Was there?
These are half of them. There were 13 total.
Oh, nice.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
See?
Look at these lovely girls.
Mm-hmm. They were nice. They were nice girls.
Well,
and they waited around after the show. They waited around out back.
Oh yeah.
Just to come up and talk about the show and stuff like that. They were cool.
What show?
Tell 'em Steve Dave.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was cool.
All right. Well, I felt that there was I don't want the listeners to ever think that we take the audience for granted and that we could go away and just come back and they'd still be there.
Right. Sorry.
So I've recommitted myself to some stuff that I promised to do before the end of the summer for the show.
Oh, wow. I like
Came up with some stuff.
Can I make promises?
Sure.
Can you not make
I think you should go on. Don't ever make any more promises, and you'll be gold. If you don't make promises, then you can't break them, right?
So I have to commit to being not a promise keeper.
Aim low, I guess.
Should I just give up on aiming high?
No.
Or even for the middle?
Is aiming high really just saying doing what you say you're going to do?
For me, it is.
I guess that's the key here. But
don't let me forget to talk about my fat foot later too.
Okay,
it's pretty gross.
I got some things. If you guys want to do these things, cool. If you don't, maybe just take a couple of these things.
All right.
But if anything that we agree to do, I'm going to try to have it done by the end of the summer on the show. So these are things people can look forward to if we all agree to them.
Okay.
A new game.
Love it. That's
here's what it's called. WWJD game. You ever hear that?
No, WWJD game.
What would Jesus do game?
Right. But instead of Jesus, so what would Jeff do game?
Sunday Jeff?
What's the difference?
To me, nothing.
Yeah, really.
I found when I am with him, he is my elixir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about him that he doesn't have to do anything. And I just feel in his presence, I feel about 5 years younger.
It's almost like he's talking about his wife again now. The tranquil life.
Happy Jeff, happy life.
I could back that up because I saw Walt at the Jay and Silent Bob super groovy cartoon movie.
He was floating on air.
Well, I hadn't seen Walt. I haven't seen you in 2 weeks at that point, right? So, you never know which Walt you're going to get.
Why? What Walt? How many Walts are there?
Sometimes I walk in and you're like, hey. And your hood's up and the buds are in. And you know what I mean? And we're not getting much. Other days, you're like, I get a hug. Other day, you know what I mean? They're all good.
I'm not a hug person.
I know you're not a hug person.
And I think that's why you do it.
No, I stopped him. He wants to.
Yeah, he wants to annoy me.
But I say that to your kids. I know why you're doing this.
So I saw him, and he was in a really good mood. Which he was in Manhattan, so I was like, "Oh, this is going to be good. Let me go console him."
He must have been high.
No, yeah, I was.
Jeff high. Just sitting right next to him, Sunday Jeff. And the joy on his face. Sunday Jeff was complaining about the Simpsons tapped out and how it deleted his game and how he lost the building. And Hook's face was beaming as he was like, "What are you playing games for?" And Sunday Jeff's immediately on the defensive, it's a social game, so of course you wouldn't understand it.
People are like, shh.
Oh, he was so happy. He just had the smile on his face. It was great.
Yeah, he does. I don't know what it is because, as soon as we get together, I'm just feasting on his carcass. But there is something
it does seem that way.
Yeah, but I think I used to be able to do that with you, but you've become a lot more Charlie Brownish in your response to me. You don't go back at me as hard. I hope I haven't broken you.
You might have. I mean, judging from what I hear, he texted me the other day, and it was you said something about. What was it about South Jersey? You said something about South Jersey.
Oh, yeah. I was down in South Jersey the last weekend, and this is Sunday Jeff's neck of the woods. Mm. And I made the passing comment. I was like, yeah, I was down in South Jersey. I went to a comic book store, and it was going out of business, I said. And so I scored some stuff on the going out of business sale. And then I threw out there, as I was driving around, a lot of shit is going out of business. And before I could even finish the word business, he goes, "Fuck that, man. It ain't like Red Bank." He goes, and I go, "What?" He goes, "There's more shit going out of business in Red Bank than down by me." And I knew that I had hit a chord for whatever reason. So I just started saying man, I don't know what's going to happen down there. It's like tumbleweeds and he just got as if he was the ambassador to Ocean County.
Like it's reflecting on him personally.
Yeah, that's what he brings. You don't do that, man. You used to I could push a button and I can get an argument out of you. But yeah, you've
maybe
become
it's been
more.
Knowing you for 35 years, you're doing the same thing. I'm finally fucking caught on.
And now you don't fight back as much, and you've become that, like you said. Now when you're when I was when I said let's talk about why we're here for a month, you said it with that kind of
I guess
it must have been my fault.
I know it was my fault.
But I wasn't going to go there though.
I'm supposed to know that. You're like, do you want to talk about why we weren't here, Brian?
Well, let me finish. But anyway, so here's the format of the game. I need people to tweet me scenarios, problems not tweet me, tweet Sunday Jeff at what's his tweeter?
It was
at Sunday Jeff. It's all one word. All one word. Like problems you may have. Scenarios you want Sunday Jeff to answer.
Yeah, it's
I'll look
Sunday
them.
Jeff.
I'll look them up. I'll tell Jeff not to look at them. I'm going to come in. I'm going to record his answers, right? And then I'll play. And then I'm going to say to you, I'll tell you guys what the problem is. That's like Sunday Jeff. How would you solve the Middle East problem? And then I'll give you guys three answers he said, and you got to pick the right answer. Okay. And then after what you guys pick, I'll hit the button and I'll play his real response to see who got it right.
Oh, so there's going to be audio.
Oh,
I love this.
And now this again.
I want to play it today.
No, why can't we play right now?
Why can't we do it today? I just thought of it last night.
No, it's great.
But the thing with this is, though, made me forget what I was going to say. Fuck.
Playing through responses.
Oh, again, I know it's just another version of 1, 2, 3. But I've come to find out that, you know what? That's what successful franchises do. They strip mine their success and just do the same thing over and over.
Little twists
just
on
do
it.
A little twist, a little tweak. And this one I think is good. And then I thought maybe at the end of the show, I'll give you the whole file that we recorded, and you could tack it on, his full response.
Your Sunday Jeff answers. Okay.
Everything that we talked about that afternoon, me and Sunday Jeff, when I was asking him the questions, you could tack it on at the end if it's worthy. If it's not worthy, but you know what I'm saying?
It'll probably be worthy.
So I'll say Sunday Jeff, when I said, how do you solve the Middle East crisis? I'll give you Sunday Jeff said,
kill all the Arabs.
Kill them all.
Right.
Except the Israelis. He said, answer 2, I don't know, another version.
They don't have indoor leagues there.
Yeah, pipe in puck nuts, like 24/7, like on those big speakers, like they do to like when they go
Like
when
Waco.
Yeah, and those fucking Palestinians couldn't hold up to a fucking puck nuts at a fucking 1,000 decibels.
Yeah, nonstop. Things nonsense.
So what do you think of that? You guys want to do that one?
I love it.
All right, so that one I'm going to definitely get that. So that's what people have to look forward to. WJD game. I'm committed to this second one. I'm committed by the end of the summer. You guys won't have to do anything except partake.
Wow.
Yeah, I know you guys love
Sounds
that.
like my
Listen to that.
style.
Listen to that excitement. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't have to do anything. The
There was
Pod
one time
Summer
Josh Groban
Olympics.
didn't have to do anything.
The Pod Summer Olympics.
Oh, get out! The
Yeah,
Olympics
but,
coming
and there
back.
was talks of it. And these people didn't know, the listeners didn't know, but there was talks of actually doing it as a pay thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel after taking a month off like we did as a payback, this has got to be on our regular show for free.
Wow, I like it.
This is Walt Flanagan saying this. You are reinvigorated.
Yeah, just so for the record, I didn't take a month off. I recorded something last week.
You recorded a couple intros.
I did 45 minutes worth of podcast last week.
All right. Well, all right.
He's trying to take it away from you.
I'm not trying to take it away.
Well, it wasn't. It wasn't all of us together. All right.
I was just saying.
All right.
You're
I know.
right,
I
man.
appreciate it. We appreciate that.
Well,
that you
Steered away from him for a couple minutes. He didn't like it.
Yeah. But the Pod Summer Olympics, I guarantee this: the winners will receive prizes.
Whoa.
That's also been said in the past. And then it's a
What?
Sunday Jeff tattoo. Are we looking?
No.
Are
I'm
we
talking about
looking
the winning pod team.
Oh, really? I could win a prize.
You can win a
Oh,
prize.
sweet.
Oh, wow.
I have ideas to garner some prizes for the winning team, and I wanted to. What we'll do is also, I guess, tweet. What I want to do is have the three teams. Tell them Steve, Dave will be you and Brian Q.
Okay, excellent.
Pucknuts will be Jeff and Ming, and I Saw Comics will be Ming and Mike. But what we'll do is we'll have to have a one team will get a bye, and I would think the most popular pod of those three pods will opt out for the first round.
Okay.
So it'll although they may not work since Ming is on both teams.
Yeah.
So we'll figure it out. We'll get it done. And I thought to myself, you know what? I wanted to do something new for the summer pod
Yeah?
Olympics, like not go back to the old format of the first pod Olympics.
Okay.
I'm like, fuck it. It's going to be the same exact thing, and it's going to be a White Castle eating contest at the end.
Oh,
the same exact format as the first time.
All right.
All right,
That's what
I
people
like it.
love.
they liked it the first time. Why won't they like it a second time?
All right, I like it. Sure.
All right. I'm going to have a surprise sit-in guest for the whole episode.
The whole episode.
The whole episode. I'm not going to tell you guys who it is. I'm going to blindfold you before you
Is
walk
Monster
through.
Magnet on tour that week?
It is not. It is
Forget 'em.
somebody who has never sat in before,
Get out, really?
and it's somebody we have asked for.
Really?
Whoa.
Yes.
Better not be Rob Zombie.
What the fuck's going on over there, Walt? I love this. I love this.
I felt like I realized that I did take the audience for granted.
Wow.
And this is your apology to them.
Yeah, something happened. Something came in the mail, and it touched my heart. And
It was a check.
It was an iPad. No.
That's all it takes is an occasional iPad. And we'll keep going forever.
Okay, so speaking of retreads,
Everything so far is a retread. I love it.
because that's what I found. Like when you're in trouble,
Right.
you go back to what you know. You go back to what worked before.
Okay.
And what has been our most successful endeavor? Holy fuck!
The
I
Christmas.
mean, I would say the auction.
Making Hay 3
Oh, God.
tribute to Dennis.
Wow. Because he's gone.
We're going to go
'Cause he's
visit
gone.
his burial site.
We're going to do a tribute to the man who sold magazines for 45 years and didn't get a gold watch at the end of it. So we're going to give him
Got
the
evicted.
gold watch.
You know, like
Do we know how to find him?
No, we'll just go there and we'll get a tribute to him from every person we talked to that day.
Oh, wow. That's great.
that's pretty great. Yeah. They're like, who? the magazine guy. Doesn't ring a
Well,
bell.
talk to the guy who is now in his spot, who's
took
dancing
over
on
his
his
empire?
grave.
Right.
There's a new guy selling comics there. He ain't no fucking dentist. I want to go in there and I want to
Let
fucking
him know
rip him
that?
a new asshole for fucking. How dare someone go in there and sell magazines on his grave?
So he didn't buy Dennis's stock? This is all new shit?
Yeah.
I mean, not that it would have been a high price, I suppose.
We'll go in. We'll try to get Tina X 2 years later. We'll try to get all the people. It'll suck, but it'll be awesome, though. What do you think?
All right, I'm in.
Well,
man.
you commit to that, Q?
I will commit to that. Yes.
Making Hate 3, there's no doubt it'll be a fucking inferno of fucking futility.
That we're charging for.
No, all this shit is free.
All free.
All this shit is regular show stuff. And I promise by summer's end we'll have recorded
great.
that.
That's great.
Okay?
That I really look forward to.
that'll
I'm
be
not telling
fun.
Pam.
Okay, the surprise sitting guest I told you about. Okay. This one, Cruising with Walt
All right.
segment.
Could go one of two ways.
I'm intrigued.
I hope it's not at a turnpike rest stop.
I'm going on a cruise.
I heard that. I can't believe I forgot to fucking ask you this.
Yeah.
Somebody told me you're going on
told
a
you
cruise.
that?
It might have been Ming. Said you're
Oh,
going
yeah,
on a
he
cruise
did,
to the
yeah, I told
Bahamas
him.
or something?
Where you
No,
going?
Bermuda.
Bermuda?
Bermuda.
Yeah. And I thought about doing a cruise travelogue.
Get out like a journal.
And like just giving you like telling people like how to save money, how to get shit cheap, how to like finagle yourself, but still have a good time.
Right.
Learn to stow away and steerage. Make sure your kids can fit into suitcases.
Just trying to sleep with rats nipping at his fucking feet.
So you're all booked. You're ready to go.
Oh yeah, it's booked. Going to Bermuda.
That's
And when is
great.
this? This is in.
This is in June.
Wow.
That's a
No, what
nice
what happened
start.
right there? What happened that made you want to?
Well, the family wanted to go on a trip, but we obviously are going to be filming Comic Book Men. So I was like, all right, well, it's quick. Jump in the car. We'll drive to Florida. We'll do Disney. And my kids were like, looked at me like, we don't want to go to Disney. And I was just like, how can you not want to go to Disney? We did it already. They want to do something else. So we're trying to think of something to do.
Disproving your theory that people just want the same over and over.
Well, I hope I'm wrong on this one. Then. So my oldest daughter was like, "Can't we go on a cruise?" And I was just like, "Would everybody agree to that?" And everybody was really excited about it. So I was like, "All right, then it's a cruise. It is then. Just I don't care where I'm going. Just book it, and I'll go. I'll pay for it."
Nice. Bermuda's nice.
Bermuda's nice.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
All right.
Yeah, they like the beach, right? Your girls?
No,
Oh, they don't like the beach?
none of us like the beach.
Oh, cool.
That's what they're known for, though. Like their pink sand beaches and stuff.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a super big beach guy either, and I had a blast there.
All
It's
right.
fun. It's
You
fun.
realize his daughters won't be drinking either.
Oh, no, they're not.
No, not of age yet. But I thought I could do like a little travel log and just pointers and tips and observations, from me in a foreign land.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. I wish we can go with.
Turns into like video logs, like day 47. They still haven't paid my what the fuck, my ransom. Comic Book Men is shooting without me.
But that's what I got. That's what I thought I could.
That's a big summer.
It's a big summer of Tell 'em Steve Dave segments. Then
I love it.
I do wonder, how do you think you'll feel like as we go to do the auction and we've been working 5-6 days a week on the TV show? I don't care. I'm ready.
I'm ready, man.
All right.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to. I don't understand that mindset anymore.
It's never enough.
Yeah.
Keep busy.
Got to keep moving. If I fucking that guy Nerd Boy, what's his name? He's got fucking 5 TV shows, and you're going, I don't know if I can go to an auction.
Oh, Hardwick?
Yeah, but
Oh, no, I'm going. I was just asking you. I'm already trying to back out. I'm already preemptively tired.
Yeah, that dude's got 16 shows.
Yeah. He's got
He
3.
does.
He's gonna have 3
He's
on the
got
air,
a fucking
plus 2
empire moving,
podcasts.
man. What about
Nerd Boy?
Do you want a fucking TSD empire? Or do you
I
just
do.
Want a
I really
TSD
do want an
fucking-
empire.
Well, then we got to do these. We got to do some stuff. Then, man, we got to keep it fresh. Got to keep it not with retread ideas though.
Yeah.
We just got to keep it going.
Yeah,
Let's strive for that.
Well, let me tell you then about Ting.com, Walt. As long as we're talking empires here.
Oh, but wait a minute. Before we get into the commercial?
Go on.
I need those. I need the the questions to Sunday Jeff, though, because I'm working on that.
Do you want the people to
Sunday.
email them? Maybe?
No, why?
Because grabbing them off Twitter, like you would have to watch it constantly.
Well, I'll just get a couple off of Twitter though, and I'll come that after. Yeah,
right.
Just do it at Sunday Jeff, and I'll look at them. And but I need them soon.
All right.
So when's this going up, today or tomorrow?
This will go up today.
Okay, because I'm going to probably try to record it Sunday, so I'll have it. Now, this is all stuff we can cut out, but how am I going to get you the bites though, without you hearing it though?
Oh yeah. Well, why would I need them?
You're fucking playing the game.
Yeah, I know, but is Ming playing? Because then you can get Ming to.
Okay, all right. I'll have Ming do it.
Yeah, because we'll have played the game by the time I need to edit everything in.
Right, but how am I going to play? How am I going to press the button to what I'm like? Okay, you guys said answer B, and then I play. Here's what he really said, and I hit a button.
Yeah, Ming would have to do that. Then Ming will have to help you out because otherwise, you're right. I would hear it. I would know all the answers.
Okay. All right. So send those. Like, this is like a Dear Abby for a no-nonsense mofo.
That's our next T-shirt. Picture of Sunday Jeff. No-nonsense mofo.
All right, go ahead. Ting. What do we got?
Okay, Ting. If you want to, tesd.ting.com, Q.
Can't remember this. We did this once before. What is this?
We did, yeah. This is the cell phone service.
Oh, yeah.
It's a sister company to hover.com. And if you remember hover.com, they have simple, sleek, and customer-friendly.
Did you hear about the quarterback who may have lost millions because he was too concerned about his phone service?
No, what is that?
Yeah.
He didn't use Ting. What's up?
Well, I think the very fact that he had he was in the draft. The NFL draft was this past week, and this guy's name is Geno Smith. And he was projected first round blue chipper for the quarterback in the NFL draft.
Okay.
He meets with, teams get to meet with the prospective picks. They want to interview them to see if they want to draft them. Well, this fucking idiot showed up to these meet and greets with the coaches and the owners of the teams,
right?
And and like used to, couldn't fucking take his nose away from his phone, texting and tweeting instead of fucking answering and showing.
Why am I lumped in with you all of a sudden?
Because you're constantly on your phone. We had a meeting yesterday, and you were just like tick 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 tick
on my phone?
tick tick tick. I don't know who you're. You may not have been tweeting or texting, but your nose was in your device. Though.
Okay.
You may have cost yourself millions on season 3.
I probably did. Yeah. Michelle was like, plus we have all these endorsements. All right, Brian, don't care, whatever. Move on.
But this guy, Geno Smith, fell from a surefire top 10 pick, which could be to number 39. Pick, which could mean millions and millions of dollars because he couldn't take his nose out of his phone.
Because he was fucking around on his phone?
Yeah.
Well, it just shows a lack of focus.
Yes, that's what they're saying. Yeah. They're a total lack of focus, a total lack of leadership, a total lack of selling yourself as the man. Because if you're fucking so worried about what people are saying, or however you're fucking texting your crew.
Maybe he was writing into Sunday Jeff. You never know.
Can you imagine that? That's actually the first question I'm going to ask Sunday Jeff. All right, what he thinks about the Geno Smith or whatever, the Geno
Smith debacle.
The Geno jerk-off who cost himself millions.
That will be an interesting answer, I bet.
All right, Ting.
So Ting, yeah.
I love this episode, man. We're back.
So if you're not an asshole like Geno Smith, you're going to go with Ting. What else do they have here? No overage. You only pay for what you use, Quinn.
Oh, awesome.
It's good for you because Android, they don't have the iPhone right now. If you have a Sprint phone, you can carry it over to that.
But there are overages, though. Like, if you use too much, they will charge you, right?
Well, yeah, you can only get charged for what you use. They say there's no contract, no ETF. There's in technical.
That's good. I like that.
No early termination fee. Pay for what you use. Customer service, something or other. Oh, empowered. They're empowered. Yeah, and that's it, man. And you go to tesd.ting.com, and you will either get $25 off of your device, Q, or $25 credit if you want to sign up.
How do they stay in business with deals this good? I don't understand.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, how
That
the
was me
fuck am I
trying,
supposed to know?
That was me trying.
They also have a calculator. Hold on, I'll bet you I could find it real fast. You can put in your
current plan?
your current stuff, yeah. And look, there's a picture of a dude fucking hugging his phone on their website. See,
That guy.
Looks like
he's in love.
it looks like the Jason Lee.
It does. It looks like Jesus a little bit. Yeah, here you go. How much would you save
Jesus
with
don't need a
Ting?
cell phone.
Ting.com/calculator.
That's to reach you, Q.
Jesus has a direct line to my heart, Walt. You know that. You know that.
You're not religious, you fucking sacrilegious son of a bitch.
Well, you know.
You're not religious. Are you even spiritual? That's what I want to be. I want to be spiritual. I listened to an interview with Mike Tyson, and I'm like, this guy sounds more spiritual than I do.
What does
like,
that
way
mean?
more.
Define
Yeah,
spirituality.
he'd still bite your face off, dude.
You think?
Oh yeah. If you fucked him, if he was in a bad mood and you fucking said something stupid,
And I'm like, hey, Iron Mike,
he would fucking tear your ass up.
come
man.
here.
He looks like
Say to this microphone, you're listening to Puck Nuts.
he's still a fucking wild animal, and I mean that in terms like you fucking lion. You can walk into a cage with a lion, and he may not on any given day he may not attack you.
Right.
The wrong day, he may just rip your face off.
No, kind of
He's
like
that kind of wild card.
Kind of like
in my opinion.
who are those two dudes that had the lions in Vegas for forever?
Oh, Siegfried
Oh
Leroy.
yeah.
Yeah, and didn't their lion attack him?
They went through all the and I heard they never showed that guy in public ever again.
Yeah.
That guy has never been seen in public again.
He was like seriously fucked up, right?
I heard it was his.
Hold on, look at right
His
up.
balls?
Yeah.
Ripped his balls off.
I heard it was his face, but the balls is about his story.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, so
Did you ever see Siegfried and Roy? You ever get
Nah, they looked a little too.
flamboyant?
I don't mind
he's from
flamboyant.
Staten Island. Yeah,
No.
What do they look a little
The
too what?
tigers are cool, but the faggots I could do without.
If anything, I think I'd be more inclined to see them because they're that flamboyant.
Yeah, I really regret not taking an opportunity to see them before he got.
Oh, you had an opportunity to see them?
Yeah, and I didn't take a chance, and now they'll never perform again. I'm sure. Which one was it, Roy or Siegfried? That got.
Well, I'm looking that up right now.
I'm sure the one or the other is just like, God damn it, I can't go on just this unless he gets a new partner.
Yeah, because he's not pretty enough.
But they're kind of old, though. I bet you it was the fact that they were too old.
Yeah, they were easily like late 60s, right?
I don't know. I mean, that would be a good thing to look up, Q, what the age were, but. Lion taming, I would have to think, is a young man's game.
When they started, let's see. They met in 1959.
Holy shit.
Oh, they were partners?
Yes.
I mean,
What are the tigers?
I mean,
They started in the 70s in Vegas, early 70s, 1972.
What a time to like be working in Vegas, right? All through the 70s.
No, they've
must have been
performed
awesome.
since then, since the injury.
oh, they're still going on?
They stopped the main show, but in February 2009, they staged a final appearance.
So what does he look like now? I guess he's all right then. It must have been his nuts.
They officially retired. They were officially retired in 2010.
Damn, I didn't know
Just
that.
Google, was it his nuts?
Roy Horn nuts.
No, I imagine that if you didn't get this, if he's still going out, then he must have been okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me just wrap this up real fast.
Oh, you're still going with Ting?
I guess so, yeah. TESD.ting.com, $25 off your device or $25 in credit. And Ting.com calculator. Go in there, see how much it'll save you.
Can at least how many people is it?
You can see the scars on his neck and shit like that.
Oh yeah, you don't look
It
bad
doesn't
though.
look too bad.
I think he dyes his
I
hair.
mean, I
though.
don't think. I mean, he don't look great, but I don't think it's because of the tiger attack. Look at this. Somebody does this, and then somebody does that.
Was that cum in his
Cum
mouth?
dripping from his mouth.
The guy's like, I got ripped apart by a tiger. It's not
How
enough.
many people do you think is an acceptable amount to sign up off of this ad today? Well, how many would you be happy with?
Me?
Realistically, 10?
10.
Can we, dude? All those things that we were talking about doing, all those things I talked about, I had envisioned.
Do it, Walt. Hold it over their head.
I envisioned as doing a. Remember, I even talked to you. How fucking out of my mind was I? I wanted to do a simulcast in the theaters of the Pot Olympics.
That kind of was out of your mind.
Well, I don't understand that because me and Mike, we saw Cinematic Titanic or the other one, the Mike Nelson.
It's like
one.
the Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah, we saw that, and I'm like, they do it across the country. Riff Tracks. It was called.
Sure, Riff Tracks.
And I'm like, well, why can't we do a simulcast in theaters if we do
You can't take a cruise ship to California, probably.
What?
We got to fly all over if we're going to do that, right? Or we simulcast from in here.
We simulcast from in here.
Oh, okay.
Well, would it serve us, our audience, better to do it from the internet?
Well, anyway.
Okay.
Shut up, Quims. You dream killer.
My game plan was like, let's make it big and grand, right?
Right.
And all these things, I was like, we'll do this, we'll do that, and we'll be fucking sitting on more money than Scrooge McDuck,
Nice.
right? But now I've come around and I was like, no, we're going to all do it for free.
Love that.
So I just need 10 people out there
To sign up
to Ting this week so we can get the Pod Olympics done, so we can get more
I
advertising.
mean, we never asked for anything.
10 people, and tweet that you did it to Bri. Tweet Bri that you actually signed up, so we know 10 people.
Tell
did
him
it.
Steve.
Don't lie, because it's so easy to be like, I did it.
Yeah, you have to prove.
How much? I mean,
Call
I don't
me
know.
from your
You know what?
Ting
I'm
phone.
asking for 10 people. This thing might be real expensive. I don't even know.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like it.
Okay.
It's just there's so much competition with everything out there, man. Like I know, like on a personal level, I'm like, I mean, how much am I going to save? Fuck it, I'm just going to keep it. With my the only reason I don't go to Ting is because I have an iPhone. Otherwise, I'd totally be there.
We were brutally honest. But if you can do it, do it. If not, fuck it. We're still going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
So, tsd.ting.com.
What an endorsement.
Yeah, I know, right? So what else we got? Well, I went to the wedding and watched my brother
Oh, yeah. Why is he the puss of the week?
get married. Why is he Pusshole of the week?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like your guys' fault a little bit.
Yeah.
Because remember when we were talking about, I made a remark that even though he's a doctor, people are still more impressed with me for being on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you guys didn't disagree, so I'm blaming you for it.
Oh, all right.
But I found out that he was a little miffed by that comment.
Yeah.
Oh, he listens?
Oh yeah, he listens every week. He's listening right now. He now
Eric.
knows that he's Pusshole of the week. Declan, give me some echo. Pusshole of the week.
Well, so you're telling me a brother of yours thought that was that was not a joke. That was below the belt of all the things you said to him growing up and all the pranks you played. Didn't you put the black dildo in his ear or something like that?
Not in his ear, in his locker. He put it in his own ear. Yeah, in his locker in high school. Smelled too.
So that was below the belt?
I think so, and like because
He wasn't seriously upset,
No, he
right?
was because I
Really?
talked to him on the phone one day and he mentioned it. And the way he mentioned, I didn't pursue it, but I was like, oh, maybe, it sounded like he didn't think it was that big of a joke, but maybe he.
What did he say verbatim?
When I saw him,
You talked to him and he said, "Hey, I
he
didn't like
didn't
that
say
comment."
anything to me.
It was his wife?
His wife, his fiancée, his fiance at the time, said that it bothered him that he was storming around the house being like, I'm a doctor. Like,
Are you serious?
I swear this is what she said. No, I'm not sure how much she was breaking balls, but she said he really was upset by
See,
it.
I would be upset that you may be talking about this. Does he have a general practice right now?
No.
Because I was going to say, I wouldn't want to go to a doctor that was that fucking easily fucking flustered
Mm-hmm.
by the fact that some 2-bit podcaster could fucking take
Yeah, and some 3-bit TV personality.
can take the wind out of his sails. But again, he's a Johnson.
Yeah.
I mean, you fucking go tell your mom that you met some
I'm
actress.
like, I'm going to be on TV. I met Breaking Bad.
And she has a comment, and you go into a tizzy.
Yeah.
You have a comment about.
I wish I was dead.
And a doctor is thrown into a tizzy.
Yeah. Everybody's in a tizzy. You should have seen the wedding.
Johnson's got the skins of like fucking protozoa, man. They got no skin.
Well, evidently he was.
Did you talk to him about it?
He wouldn't. He tried to explain it, but as he was explaining it, I was mocking him, so he gave up. But it did bother him, though. It really did bother him. So now, what I really want to do, I do have a goal in life. I want to get a doctorate from some school. Like, it doesn't have to be.
You can get that
You
easily.
can get it online at the churches. What is it?
Scientology?
The Unitarian Church. What is the fucking one that everybody becomes a reverend in online?
I don't want to be a reverend, though.
No, but they also with the same
really?
program do doctorates. That's what Hunter S. Thompson was. You know, everybody called him doctor.
Oh yeah,
His doctorate was from that.
because I want to be on TV and be a doctor, so there's no way he can invest me.
I don't want to. Just to help your brother's cause.
Yeah.
my wife a couple of days ago or last week goes, "Have you talked to Brian lately?" And I go, "No, I haven't spoken to him." I go, "He's in San Francisco. His brother's getting married." He goes, "Oh, okay." She said something, and I said, "Yeah, he's a doctor." And she didn't believe me, and I go, "No, he really is." Like, didn't believe me. Like, no way. And she thought I was kidding around. And I was like, "No, he's a real doctor."
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, she was impressed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, very
now,
impressed.
was she impressed because he's a doctor or because
but also perplexed.
Where he came from.
Yes. Impressed, perplexed, all wrapped up in one big, question mark of emotions. Because I'm like, yeah, he really is a doctor. So,
does it ever make you jealous that your wife loves me so much?
But, it was like, wow. I go, like, he's on TV, he's a doctor. So, yeah, you guys are doing well.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Some of us who are on TV, we do better than, your average doctor.
It sounds like this year is going to be a turnaround, though. Big year for Tell 'em Steve Dave.
Well,
I don't know what he's going to do. Once this summer passes and all that, Tell 'em Steve Dave, we return to the auction. We got Sunday Jeff.
Well, I mean, somehow
Olympics.
the Puppet DVD is going to get released soon.
Mm-hmm.
When?
I don't know.
I would say within 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
You going to spearhead that?
If I have to.
I think you do.
That's right. Walt told me not to make any more promises. Or should I just should I recommit myself?
You shouldn't. I'll work with you on it. How's that? We'll do it as a team effort.
All right.
Tandem.
We'll tag team it.
That's right.
People want to hear about that kind of stuff.
You guys are
tag
fucking.
teaming.
You guys are a fucking formidable tag team.
Okay, I didn't know which way that sentence was. That could have went anyway.
I mean, the Moondog brothers would be fucking cowering their fucking jean shorts if they saw you stepping into the ring.
All right, so we should take care of that. Get that out.
Yeah,
I'm really high on Vinyl Cast 2, man.
Vinyl Cast 2, another project.
It's going to happen.
I would love to. I mean, as it turns out, I lost money on Vinyl Cast, so I'd like to come back and make a profit. I lost like $5,000 on it. I don't know how that happened when it was all said and done.
Yeah, me and Walt did all right.
I know you two did fine.
When can we see that? Before Summer's End?
Oh, definitely.
Really?
That's without a doubt. That's the biggest hurdle is going to be finding the time to record it.
I think that there's listeners out there. There's two types of listeners. One hears all what we've just said today and is like, bullshit.
Sure.
And then there's the other ones who are so stunningly naive. Like the people are like, whatever happened to the Halloween Project or the horror anthology? Who still ask about that?
Those are the most optimistic motherfuckers of all time.
So
don't you understand? I was in a drug haze when I was like, "Hey, man, I know what we should do."
So there's two listeners out there. So I guess there's even three who are like, well, maybe it'll happen. And if it does, great. If it doesn't, oh well.
At least I'm still having some fun.
Hot off the presses, Walt. We just talked to our people at Dynamite.
Yes.
Script every 3 weeks. Because I asked them for a schedule of deadlines,
cool.
Yeah, so that way I can...
This could have been the comic that killed TSD. It still may be.
No. Not now that I have my deadline schedule.
I have a... Can you two promise me never you're going to do a comic again?
Yeah,
I'll bet you this is going to turn around.
Oh, God.
I'll bet you it's going to turn around. I'll bet you Walt's going to be very happy in the end.
No, I think so, yeah. So far of what has come...
Right.
So far, what's been the output that's come out? I'm more proud of it than anything I've worked on.
Really? That's great, man.
But to get there, though, has been a major struggle.
I don't like...
A struggle that's caused me to, want to, chuck everything. But I guess if anything good comes from, anything that, you're proud of and you feel like you've done something, you will have struggles along the way. I guess if it's worth it.
Right.
Especially when you're working with a temperamental genius like myself.
Oh yeah, names have been called through this process.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, we have
you guys had a knockdown, drag out.
Well,
over text like two teen girls.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like Walt, you get residual anger at me or annoyance at me in the midst of this. Is that true? Because
not at all.
No, because
but yeah, I
think I'm trying
I'm trying to scream at you but it's almost like crying on your shoulder. Like, I'm trying to tell you, and I'm looking for you to fucking give me a hug. Not really, because I don't want to be hugged.
I know.
But I want you to like let me have a shoulder to cry on.
Okay, that's
what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
I'm trying to vent to you my frustrations.
Well,
it's not anywhere directed at you.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't think it was. I wasn't like, what the fuck's up with this guy? But I was a little bit like, I feel like I've done something wrong.
That's all it is.
Okay, all right. That's great.
If you ever feel that way, just remember it's not that I'm just.
Daddy loves you.
It's only when he's angry.
I'm just trying to like blow off some steam.
Right,
and
okay,
you're the
that's
guy,
great.
and you're a guy who understands where no one else I think understands dealing with dealing
Brian
with
Johnson.
Wow, not saying it that way, but you have some of your own dealings with where you've become frustrated.
Sure.
So I'm just blowing off some steam.
Okay, all right, good. Excellent.
But again, and I'm not lying. I'm not lying. So far, and it's been a labor, but what has come from that labor, I'm really like super proud of some of the almost 99% of it.
That's great. I can't wait to read it. Are you guys gonna have Brian Lynch write an intro again for you guys?
Did we do that?
Yeah, War of the Undead. He wrote the intro.
Oh, that's when we were part of the IDW family.
That's
I
right.
would
We've
love
since been
to have Brian
excommunicated.
do it.
Yeah, it would be way better if Brian Lynch did it.
Right
than...
here. Why the fuck?
He's like, your last name isn't Lynch?
Well, you'll do the outro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
All right.
that sounds great.
Like you put the final
A stamp
on it at the end.
Okay, great.
Well, you okay?
I love that.
Like vinyl cash, you can pack them and send them out.
All right. So Brian has a schedule to keep.
Yep. So
He's got a lot. He's going to be a fucking busy summer for you.
by the 24th, Walt, you're going to have issue 3 paneled and dialogued and written.
Awesome. It's going to be.
This I swear to you.
It's going to be the summer of Brian.
Summer Bry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I submitted one of Brian's and I's script
to
CAA, one of the biggest agencies, if not the biggest
They
agency.
picked you up.
Oh, we've been signing with them for a while, but now they're asking us to submit stuff, and I gave them the pitch on it, and they want to read it, so I sent that out this week.
Is it? This is like I said, bro.
Remember what a workhorse I was at that time, Q? I never let you down, right?
It was inspiration struck you. You were moving faster than me. Like you were doing.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
What happened? I need the spirituality of a Mike Tyson.
What is it? You never define spirituality for me. Like, what do you mean when you say that?
I don't know. I just want to feel something.
I mean, if you can't, I don't know if it's going to get, I don't know what lies ahead, but like that door is just creeping open.
Yeah.
If you can't take that one good leg of yours and fucking kick it open.
Is this a segue into my fat foot?
No, this is okay. Yeah, go ahead. Fat foot.
This is one of those things that I've always I've seen other people with
Honey
it.
Boo Boo fat
Usually
foot?
they're like, no, not like forklift foot like her. But it's like one of those things that usually affects way older people, like in their 60s. But I don't know if it's from the surgery or whatever. But like you can tell, like see how it's like it's called pitting edema.
Pitting edema.
Oh, you have no.
Is that like water retention?
You got cankles?
It's watery. Yes, I have fucking cankles, man.
Did you used to have ankles?
Oh, the most beautiful ankles you ever fucking laid your eyes on. But like, look at this.
Yeah.
See how it's
cankles.
See how it's all swollen? I got cankles now.
Does
it hurt?
No, it doesn't hurt. That's the thing. My brother,
My grandmother had this.
Yeah. See how that one foot.
Oh yeah, you have ankle. That's good. You have cankle.
You
don't have cankles. You have cankle.
Mm-hmm. Where are you?
Cankle.
Mentally right now, Brian? Because I haven't really spoken to you in like two weeks. Like I can't get a finger on you mentally.
No, I'm feeling good.
Are you really?
No.
Or is that bullshit?
No, I'm feeling all right.
Yeah?
Yep. I gotta start losing weight. I don't want to look on screen like season 3, so I gotta take my fucking fat cankle and suffer through some walking or something.
How about swimming?
Yeah, I could go swimming. What's fucking more attractive, a thought than me in a bathing suit?
Well, I mean, at the
doing
Y
cannonballs into the Y.
At the Y.
Yeah, I could go to the Y. Why not? Why not me?
I mean,
but yeah, I mean, it's disgraceful.
You look like you've lost weight. Am I wrong on that?
You think? I don't know. I haven't weighed myself in a while.
You look like you've lost weight.
Give me more compliments. I'm a bottomless pit.
But don't you agree, Q? Like the doors are creeping open, and now it's up to him to kick them open.
Oh my God! Well, it's like opportunity begets opportunity,
Yeah,
man.
they
You guys got
don't come
season
around
3
forever.
of a TV show,
and
man.
they don't
That's
last.
crazy.
The doors only stay open a little while before they close.
Right.
So you got to take advantage of them.
No.
Yeah.
So our
Or
guy,
regret it forever.
yeah, that sounds more likely to be the case. Our guy said he's never been on a season 3. He said very rare.
I remember Mosier when we got season 2. He called me up and he was like, "That's huge." He's like, it's hard to get season 1. He goes, if you get season 2, like you're really in. Once you hit season 3, man, like you're humming. You're just going right along. So that's great.
So do you think like season 4 is? Because at first I heard season 1 that's the hardest to get, and then once we got the first season, like season 2, you get that, man, that's huge. Then season 3 became the one that was
Yeah.
the biggest. So I don't know if they're ever going to just say like, "No, this is it."
Well, how many?
I think at some point they will.
No. I mean, no, not that. That I expected any minute.
You thought you were going to fucking challenge the Simpsons.
Yeah. Like, wouldn't it be cool?
Episode of Ming's funeral. How many? Do you know how many seasons you're contracted for?
I thought it was 5 or 7.
If it's, I've been told not to because I think we're signed for 5 seasons with IJ, and I think that the basic idea is once, like in this day and age, nobody wants to renew contracts anymore because that's when negotiations go through the roof, and it's not worth the network making the show. So, I mean, I'd say 5 is a safe bet.
All right.
Sure.
So anyway, so I went to the wedding. I gave the speech.
Was your brother annoyed I
First
wasn't
speech
there?
in 18 years.
Oh, we've never told this story.
No, I never have told this.
Oh,
story.
this is a good story, Q.
About,
tell your story, and then I'll segue. Tell us the most current speech, and then I'll tell you about another speech that still haunts me
to this day.
That's why he's paying for cruises and shit to this day. Yeah, I was a co-best man at the.
There was 2 best men?
Yeah, me and Darren.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
That's sweet.
At the wedding.
That's the way to do it.
Though everything all the responsibility fell to me.
You're the older brother.
I guess.
You're the fucking TV star fucking with the big fat pockets.
I know, but he was fucking resenting me the whole time.
Well, you know what? He's still the little brother.
No.
Doctorates and
no matter
PhDs.
What. So you're saying I should have spanked him?
In front of everybody?
Yeah. Just like really whip his ass like, until it's red. Like cane him like he lives in Singapore and shit.
He thinks you're fooling around at first?
Yeah. He's like, come on, ow, ow. People are like, what the fuck's he doing? No punches, nothing, just slapping his ass. We went to the bachelor party. Q.
Come on, Gino Williams. What are you doing over there?
I know. You want to miss an opportunity, douche?
Technically at work right now.
Go ahead.
And we went to a dinner, and then we went to a bar. Then we went to another. It was a club, though. It was like it was like an early 20s, not roaring 20s, but like people in their early 20s club.
Yeah.
We got the VIP area, which was
because of you.
I don't think so. No, it was,
Your own brother's wedding.
He would have been steaming if that happened.
he couldn't have handled it. I would have had to beat his ass again. Just calm down, goddammit. You want me to tell Edgar? It was a space that it was probably about 15 feet long and about like 4 feet wide.
Okay.
So it was really long and narrow. So everybody sort of like lined up. And the only thing that was keeping us between us and the dance floor were these like stanchions, like those things they set out at, like I say, a theme park, like so for the line to kind of corral it. So everybody at the dance floor, it's literally like wall to wall people on this dance floor, and they keep falling into like our table and knocking the bottles over and shit. And it's so loud that even when you're screaming, you can't you can't hear the other people. Yeah. So I left. There were so many like really pretty girls like in their early 20s, and I'm just like, what are they thinking? Like they even glance my way. What are they thinking? Like
that dude's got a fat foot.
Yeah, they're like,
fat
whoa.
foot means fat. You know what?
Yeah, he's got a fat unit and a fat wallet.
Just tell yourself that.
Plus, he must have gotten some coin off the accident he got into because he's disfigured. So.
Is that Siegfried and Roy? I heard he had to grow a beard to cover his disfigurement.
Bitch. So we had the bachelor party, and then there was bunch of days.
Was it decadent?
The wedding? Nah. It was not.
Was your other brother must have been upset because he was expecting decadence.
Your bachelor party was probably more decadent than this one.
The Devil's Game? Yeah. Oh my God, Darren must have been heartbroken. I think he was expecting decadence.
That guy's always on the prowl, yeah. He was expecting, I think, a little more in the way of like interacting with females at all.
Right.
But
what happened? Did the groom put a kibosh on any kind of bawdy behavior?
Well, not the groom. Let's just say he's Pusshole of the Week for many reasons. So
Pusshole is such a horrible term to describe someone. So Pusshole, think about it for a second.
He listens, right? Oh, and she listens.
I don't think she listens that much, although she may this week. I don't know.
But she listened and heard him storming around. You said. Or he told her why he was.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think she was like, "Oh, what's wrong?" And he's just like, "Oh, I'm a doctor. He's not a doctor. I'm a doctor."
So tell us the speech, though.
Okay, we had the wedding. It was nice. It was like really short. It wasn't like religious, so the actual ceremony was short. And then the maid of honor, who was her sister, delivered her speech, and then I delivered mine. And actually, I recorded it in case you want to hear it.
Yeah.
Let's see. It was difficult because I was I'm trying to monitor the audience, their reaction, his reaction, and her reaction, so I don't make the same mistake I did back in '94.
I wish we had a recording of that one.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear this.
Let's see. This, I guess this would this be it? Yeah, this is it.
And I'd like to welcome the best man, Brian Johnson.
I've known for about a month that I was supposed to do this, yet I spent less time than endearing. It's very strange, like watching your younger brother up there hitting this milestone in front of you, and such a lovely woman like Shirley. And as they were saying their vows and doing all those little things that you do in the ceremony, all I could think of when they were lighting that unity candle, and I'm not a religious person, but I said a little prayer, and I said, Lord, please let one of them catch on fire. Because then I could send it to America's Funniest Home Videos in like 10 grand. And there's also, I don't think that, did you give us the opportunity to, I speak up and I say, no, I want to argue against this. What is the exact wording? Reject, whatever. I wanted to do it. Is it too late, actually? Because my brother, Eric, for his entire life, I guess, has denied being gay. And I think, I don't think it's right for him to go to such lengths to try to disprove it. It's a waste of a completely beautiful woman that I could have. Because the way I see it, she didn't say yes to Eric, she said no to me. But I can find lots of bad stuff to say about Eric. But he really is a good guy. Like, he's the kind of guy that I sort of wish I was. You know, aside from the homosexual proclivities. But seriously, he's a good dude, and I'm glad that he found somebody like Shirley, because she has a really great sense of humor. She's a really cool person, despite the nonstop daggers like this. You know, I like her, you know. And I think probably me and my even less successful younger brother Darren here with the ladies would hope to find someone like her. I'm glad he's going to be a doctor, because I've had this unbelievably awesome Medicare fraud scheme that I can finally employ because I didn't know any other doctors before this. Anyway, I guess that's it, right? I mean, thanks for, forget being the best man. Thanks for inviting me. I usually don't get, the last wedding I was invited to was 18 years ago. So,
I think we know why.
good on the both of you. And I guess, is this where we toast? To which I would say, raise your glass to not only Eric and Shirley, but to comic book men returning this fall. Thank you. To the happy couple.
So, got to plug in for comic book men.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It was funny.
But tell him, give him a gist. I don't remember it word for word, but tell him the general flavor of that toast that you made at my wedding.
So anyway, I talked about Keensburg a little bit, which is like a real low rent ghetto-ass boardwalk, which everyone there knew. And I talked about being one of the most romantic places on earth, and I think I got a couple chuckles. Sure. And then, I don't know, then it took a hard right turn, and I said...
I'm not kidding, man. I'm not kidding. It was fucking so out of... When I heard it, I thought my ears, I couldn't process it. I really couldn't hear it. It was like as if I was out of the body experience because I was just like
floating up.
Yeah, I go, wait a minute. What did he? What?
What?
I can't understand English. I'm like, is he speaking another language? Because he couldn't possibly have just said what I think he said.
So I said that that they had a great relationship, and I knew it was going to work because Debbie helped Walt all through his methadone addiction.
Without a hint of laughter from everybody. So everybody in the room thought I was some sort of heroin addict. Yeah. And that she was helping me try to stay clean.
Yeah.
Everybody,
his family too.
no one in the whole ballroom or wherever we were at the restaurant had any idea that this was a joke.
The fucking waiters, everybody,
his little sister.
My wife's face, I've never seen that face. I went the Sandy storm. I went home by myself to check the house out before my family did. I came back to the hotel we were staying at. I had to tell my family and tell her that our house was destroyed. That face that I saw that day when he said that was still that face I've never seen that face again when he said that though. Wow. Her face turned to I've never seen it. Even when Sandy hit, that face didn't reappear.
Hurricane bride delivering the toast.
Did it keep getting worse? Or that was
I said that and I riffed on a little bit, and then I saw that it wasn't being as well accepted as I hoped it would be, and I sort of backed out with a lame Spock quote and fucking tried to do the hand thing, and then slinked back to my seat.
Oh man! 18 years later, I still hear about that.
Yeah.
About that.
That was the remark that sealed it, I guess.
Was there any blowback from family members or anything like that, or was just?
Everybody was just didn't know. Was just wow, he looks good for a heroin addict.
I do remember though, I had a little bit of a Van Dyke at the time, and I remember Walt being you need to shave that for the pictures. It looks red. It doesn't look good like Kev's. You look like you got a red beard. Yeah, the methadone thing, I don't know. It just,
if you go back in time, would you change that?
Nah.
Wow. It's not as if it got great laughs, though.
It is now. It's aged nicely.
18 years later, it finally pays off.
It's like wine, bro. Fine wine.
Yeah, I don't know what made me think that would have been a good idea, but I don't know. Like I say, it's just it didn't occur to me that everyone in the room wouldn't get it, especially when it's told deadpan. And these were rejected. These were rejected lines from my toast to Eric. Oh, these were opening lines. It's
rejected by who?
I bounced them off Darren to see what he thought. It's been said that few of the world's greatest romances are born from date rape.
Luke and Laura.
I wonder how much reward I could collect by reporting this reception to INS because she's Nicaraguan, so her whole family.
I like that one.
You like that one? Quote from a scripture: "Everyone who divorces his wife and marries another commits adultery, and he who marries a woman divorced from her husband commits adultery."
Oh my God.
That's from scripture.
That would have been horrific. Horrific.
Oh my God.
His wife confided in me that the only reason she's marrying Eric is because she's a closet lesbian, and this is the closest she can come to without making the full plunge.
That's good.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to tell though with that, crowd. I learned my lesson a little bit.
Yeah.
18 years ago. It's almost 18 years exactly, right? It'll be 19 years.
June.
Now. It'll be 19 years in June.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus, dude.
19 years married.
She learned to love what I loved. I control the radio. Like, how Pam controls the radio?
Yeah.
I control the radio. She gave me that. She learned to love.
I thought you were going to say me for a second.
No. She learned to love my music, and that's a key.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big key, like you said.
That's true. Usually I just bully my girlfriends into listening to what I want to listen to.
No, it wasn't like I bullied them. It was just like she's always like, she doesn't want to drive anywhere. So if I'm going to drive, I get to control the radio.
So that includes fair enough.
Right?
Yeah, that's a fair trade.
But I also control the TV too, though.
Does she like TV?
No.
What do you call it? In the stores with the little.
All right, we probably got to wrap it up anyway.
Well, I mean, as long as we're talking about you controlling all the electronic devices.
With another commercial?
Do you control the iPod when listening to Audible.com?
Oh, no. Oh,
Can you believe it? Who's that?
The bicycle place.
Oh, yeah?
They want to do another ad?
No.
And I asked them,
they don't want me on it.
I asked them, I was shocked that they want to do another ad. I said, because I thought that, that's a real tough.
It's so niche.
Right.
Sure.
And so they were like, definitely, we were very happy. We loved it. We want to do another. What was the name of that
But
place?
did they get
Revolution Cycles.
Did they get sales?
And I said, did you guys make any money off the ad? And they said they didn't get one sale.
Get out of here.
And I in my heart was typed an email and said, bro, you cannot waste another $. Oh, should I say that? I go, that to me that's irresponsible.
Yeah.
Right? Don't you think?
Maybe he's trying to drive himself out of business for some reason.
Well, they
he said he liked the traffic.
Oh, like people coming to the site.
There's a lot of traffic to the site, and I'm like, I almost felt like I had to turn him down. I couldn't.
Really?
Yeah, but how could I pitch for the guy?
He's getting brand awareness out there, man.
I feel like it's like
I can't believe this Tell 'em Steve Dave audience didn't even buy like a tire or a basket or a horn or something.
I understand it though. I understand it, and I sympathize. I know people want to support us. And I know that they're like, whatever, like if I listen to a podcast I really loved and they come on and was pitching something that I just wasn't into, even if I was into it though, I don't know if I would go do it. So I understand. It's difficult. I mean, this is, I think, is the realest podcast that may be out there. And I feel if we're going to,
that's going to be our Stitcher Award next year. The really realist podcast.
And I think if we want to keep that, you got to be honest, even with the ad. So
yeah.
And, I understand it's tough to buy a bicycle through the internet, and these guys are selling like top of the line bicycles.
Stuff,
This is the stuff like you ride if you're into bicycling.
Yeah, like you want to be in a race or you're like riding like 30 miles at 40 miles a day.
I get it, and I really appreciate that guy from Revolution wanting to do it again. But you're not going to ever do another ad.
Me?
Tell him Steve Dave again. No,
him.
Revolution.
You won't let him?
No, I go. If I'm going to be.
Plus, he's mom and pop. So
if I'm going to sell things in the future, people want to be able to trust me. I think.
Sure, you're right.
And I feel this goes a long way in saying, trust me in what I push.
I'm no shim sham man.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I will say, I use the book they sent almost every day.
The Moleskin book.
The Moleskin book. And,
Oh yeah, I just started using mine too.
yeah, I use it all the time.
Do they sell them on their site?
I don't know.
Yeah, they
maybe.
do. I saw
Okay, go. Yeah, maybe
And the
something you can go
t-shirt.
buy.
Remember they sent the t-shirts?
Yeah.
I gave mine to Stacy,
Yeah.
and she wears it
I love it.
like twice
It's
a week.
so
she
soft.
says it's the most comfortable shirt she owns.
It's like putting the Tell 'em Steve Dave shirt on is like wearing like a potato skin bag.
Like a burlap sack.
It's like compared to this shirt. I don't. It's so the cotton is unbelievable.
Right.
It's so soft. But I don't know. Revolutioncycle.com. I mean, here's
Here's
a
your
freebie.
commercial.
Here's a
Here's a free
freebie.
commercial.
Audible's like, what the fuck? We paid for this shit. You're charging us.
Yeah, but Audible, we get sales.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
All right, quickly.
So audible.com. Audible.com/TESD, right? I
Yeah.
think that's it. Yeah, I think that's the thing. You're going to get, what are you going to get here? You're going to get a free book, Q. You're going to get 2 free weeks. You can sign in using your Amazon account if you want to get started. You listen to books on. Look, people are busy, right?
Sure.
People buy, like they buy a bicycle from Revolution and then they like take their iPod with them and listen.
Yep.
You know, you can listen to it there. You listen to it in your
fucking
car. You listen to it between scenes when you're on a TV show,
Yeah.
right?
I listen to it when we're driving from show to show on tour. I listen to audio.
Whatever
books.
happened to that book you're supposed to write?
I actually have about 10 pages written, but then
That's
we,
what he
we
said
st-
3 weeks ago.
I haven't look at you. Look at you. Geez, sorry.
Let me pounce.
I
I'm
do.
like
I
Siegfried and Roy's tiger over here.
I think about it. I just haven't had time to sit down and write it. We've been shooting a lot lately, but
Okay.
it's
I
coming.
really want to do an Audible book. It would
It's
be
coming.
so easy to do this commercial if we had an Audible book to sell.
Right.
I mean, it'd be like it's like we would be fucking making money hand over fist.
Well, if we can do it within the next couple of weeks, they re-signed again.
Did they? All right,
Oh, great!
all right. Let's do. All
I'll
right.
see what I can do. I'm off the next 2 days. I'm off Saturday, Sunday.
How many pages has it got to be?
A children's book is 32 pages.
Come on, bro. You're a third of the way there.
I know. I have the story in my head. It's just a matter of having sitting there. We've been working a lot lately.
Let's do this, man.
I really want to. So I'll finish it up. I'll bang it out this weekend. I'll finish it up this weekend.
All right.
But when we record next week, it'll be done. Dunsky.
We could read it next week. Record it.
We can record it next week. Absolutely.
Now Audible's like, now they're listing their own half-ass plans.
But
Sound like a book to us.
but people will be able to use the code we give them
Yeah,
on the
that's
Audible
true.
commercial
Yeah.
to buy our book. The mad genius plan right there, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking Baron von Frankenstein shit.
Can you tell your wife I came up with it? No, she'll think more of me. But yeah, audible.com/TESD. And if you do that, you go on there and you use that code and you get 2 weeks free and you get a free book and you send your invoice to TESDcares@Yahoo. I'll send you a link for that free podcast we did a while ago. And if you are listening to the sound of my voice right now, that link is going to be sent within 24 hours to everybody who hasn't gotten it yet. So if you
Really?
so if you don't have that link by Sunday, then just resubmit your invoice.
And if you haven't received it, tweet at Sunday Jeff, and we'll use that as one of our questions to Jeff. Like, how do you handle a guy? how do you deal?
Can't send a link. So yeah, that's it. Then that's and then you'll get that pod, and everybody will be happy.
All right. How long we do this one for? Have we make up for a month being away?
I think so. It's like an hour and 25, 30 minutes, something like that.
Cool. I want to do a quick plug
Oh my god.
for my show next week in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
And Ian Morris is going to the show. So I'm going to be, me and the boys, Tenderloin's going to be at Zany's Comedy Club May 10th, 11th, and 12th. We're doing 5 shows.
Jesus.
Oh, I thought you were just plugging the fact that Ian K. Morris.
No. I don't want to show up and there's like no one there.
You really? I thought maybe that love affair had burnt out. You hadn't
No.
talked about him in
It's a fucking groupie following Quinn all over the place.
So
So it's
yes.
still hot and heavy.
Still hot and heavy.
It's still fresh.
He had a shirt on the other day. Hello, Q. Right over here, mate.
Well, you know why it's fresh because you guys are on different.
Yeah, it's like a long
countries.
distance. So
Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard. So Nashville, Tennessee, May 10th, 11th, 12th. Zany's Comedy Club. More information on thetenderloins.com.
10th, 11th, and 12th.
Next
Huh?
Dude, when are we getting? We got to, and I'm serious. We've got to hammer down a schedule when you're free,
Yeah.
so we can do because Pot Olympics will have to be done on a Monday,
Okay.
and Dennis's tribute has to be done on a Saturday or Sunday.
Could you squeak that louder?
You guys were on live right now.
What do you think?
That's fine. I have Mondays off. I'll
Awesome.
look at the schedule. I'll send you all my available Mondays, and you pick one. How's that?
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
And then it's got to be firm because I'm going to.
That's fine.
Because I have so much planned that it all has to go accordingly. Like we can't have can't half-ass this one.
No,
not that you do. You never do.
I will send you all my available Mondays for the next 3 months.
All right.
And we'll go from there.
This is going to be spectacular.
I can't wait. I love it when you're fired up, dude. The show is at its best.
Well,
We learned something this week. What's going on here? Oh,
all right.
West Palm Beach.
Oh, more plugs?
Wait, yeah, like if you're going to Miami SuperCon, this doesn't go on sale till next week, but me and Kev are going to do a show in West Palm Beach. We're going to be in LA on the 14th of June. We're going to be in Ontario the 16th of June.
How are you going to do all this stuff?
I don't know.
Wow.
I'll tell Kev, I'll be like, I got Pod Olympics, bitch.
Pod Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
I want to. I don't know if we're allowed to. Line where he goes, "Do you believe in miracles?"
We're allowed to do anything we want. We don't sell this.
Oh, it's going to be like I want people to be like to remember the winner, like they remember the fucking dream team of the 1980 Winter Olympics ice hockey.
I hope
event.
not, because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
You know.
No, I remember him winning. I'm just kidding. I don't remember any of their names, though.
Mike Eruzione.
Oh,
it's your fucking. It's insane that an American doesn't remember that. It's disgraceful.
True. Mike Eruzione. I can't believe you guys didn't ask me about all the ass I got at the wedding, too.
I did ask you via text. You want me to ask on the air?
Tell him, Dave.
This has been a production of Smodco Internet Radio. Sir, only at smodcast.com.